power.
Okay.
2 episodes left. Tasha has to die.
Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick, but this last season has really been testing me and Davon's relationship because
not the 4 seasons before when we were arguing over Tasha.
this one is bad because like
she ain't giving you no goodness.
That's part of it. Case. And the problem for me personally is like I've always seen myself as Tasha. Like I'm the old school ride or die loyal, the one that's like been there from jump. You know,
fucking
that's
lawyers.
always. She was hurt.
Okay, forget that.
Okay.
Let's just talk about this. What just happened?
That's fine. Like obviously, for a while, I can't like stand up for like a lot of her choices. Like I understand the circumstance of what made her feel like she would have to do that. Like most of the stuff I understand, but it's still like I can't personally stand by it. Do I think she needs to die?
She's
no,
dying.
I don't think she's dying.
She's dying.
I think,
or again, beat up and put in the hospital.
I don't think so.
Can I say my
piece?
Yeah,
no, go ahead.
I feel okay. So this whole season, she's been doing. I said it yesterday. She's been doing stuff that really bears no consequences. She's been sleeping with Silver, manipulating evidence, fucking pissing on ghosts every chance she get, working with Angela, try to kill Kanan, threw her son in a fucking gunfight with no strap.
I don't think she knew that.
That's the problem. She didn't know at all. And I want you to talk about what you said, ghosts.
I think I remember.
You know what I mean? So it deserves some repercussions. And I think that's the way the show goes. You just look at Kanan. You do so much bad shit and you don't even see it keep creeping up on you, and then boom, you dead.
Yeah.
I think her repercussions are coming. If Tasha don't die, next episode or the one after that. Well, my predictions of death for the last 2 is either Tasha or Angela.
I think
That's
Proctor.
Proctor ain't dying.
That's all I could think. I think my brain just won't
needs
let
a lawyer.
me.
You always need a lawyer.
I think my brain just won't let me go down the
Tasha and Angela, because
look
how smooth they moving, and they don't even Angela walking in
that's
there
what
with
I was
the box.
gonna say. I know she always do too much.
Tasha giving her the.
She always do.
Girl,
Angela always do too much when she win. But anyway,
the ghost thing.
Yeah, a lot of men, and I saw this on Twitter a lot, but like was mad about like
shit. Everybody was mad.
Yeah, I know, but it's a lot of men that take that specific thing of like, why would she like send her son in to be shot? And my thing is like, I think there's a difference. Like, I think she gets the game in theory, but I don't think she gets the game in actual practice, because like, it takes a nigga that's been there or like been to jail or like lived that life to know the mindset of a dude not trying to go back to jail.
Who wants to go back to jail?
I mean, nobody wants to go back to jail, but it's it's that certain demographic of niggas like, nigga, I ain't going back to jail. Like I will do.
Tariq
I will
knew
kill.
He was going. Tariq knew.
I know, but I'm saying that to say that I think that where her plan was like really well thought out. It was no way for her to like incorporate the mindset of a nigga that's like will do anything to not go back to jail. Like she just hasn't lived that life, and I don't think her hindsight or her sight went as far as that. Yeah.
My rebuttal to that was, well, Tasha's been in this league for 30 years. She knows the ins and outs. I kind of chalked it up, not being sexist, but to a man and woman thing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Her just, the man mindset state would be, that nigga ain't, Tasha, are you crazy?
If I was saying, I ain't going to jail.
Kanan ain't going back to jail.
A woman would be like, oh, yeah, I did do wrong, right?
She said,
I guess I should.
How you going to be a drug crook and say, the cops will get him? The cops are going to get him. He'll be in the cops.
But her hands clean.
I don't give a fuck. Bro.
She never really got her hands dirty. Like
Yes, she has.
I'm not saying she hasn't done anything. She's just as criminal as Ghost, but she was the one sitting in the office telling them what to do.
I get that. I just don't agree with it all the way, because I believe she knows. She knows. She's more knowledgeable books than anyone.
I agree, but she ain't caught a body. She ain't fucking.
It don't matter. It don't. I ain't care if you catch a body, but I know not to send Lennon off with a killer and You know what I mean? Like
I
certain
get it,
things,
but that's what I mean. The difference between theory and practice. In theory, she did the right thing, but in practice, she don't have enough practice to know that a nigga would do anything.
Ghosts
to not
don't
fucking
either.
go back to jail.
I mean, that we
I'm
know
not saying
about.
ghosts got bodies. Like, what do you mean?
But he never set a nigga
doesn't.
up and like with his son in the car. I was like, yeah, this nigga might kill Tariq. Like, I feel for Ghost because all these niggas are just throwing him under the bus, bro. Like,
He trying to be a better person.
he can't even get Tommy to believe that he ain't had nothing to do with Kanan. That nigga looked just so sad. He's like, come on, bro. I wouldn't do
I know
this.
that feel. I don't even have time to fucking. I don't have the energy to argue
Yeah,
with
like-
you and tell you that I didn't do this, bro.
He's
like,
so disappointed. Like the picture I sent you
I
yesterday.
can't,
He's
yeah.
like, I don't even know you no more. This nigga
He don't
Tariq
know
in there
none of them
crying.
niggas.
Tasha in there faking. Angela walked past. Tommy, dad's a rat. He don't know. Kanan, he was really. I wish it was more backstory to that Kanan and Tasha and Ghost trilogy of why they sent Kanan to jail. Because I'm pretty sure it was Tasha's idea.
I mean, they've established that, but it's
Not. They chalk it up as both of them. We both sent Kanan to jail, but the way she felt about Kanan and how eager she was, she could have threw anybody under the bus.
yeah. And then Courtney Kemp
anybody.
says like he kidnapped her son. Like what more does
I
he
don't
have
think that's
to
good
do?
enough.
That's what I was getting to. I don't think it's good enough. Like the way it was set up, like it would have had to go back further than this season.
And that's where I think you write yourself into a corner, and you have this mindset of like, he kidnapped their son. What else would she be mad at him about? And it's like, yeah, he kidnapped your son, but then you also threw your son into the lion's den with the guy, hoping that he makes it out alive, and you didn't even. What's worse?
I don't think.
What's worse though? The fake kidnapping that didn't even occur for real, or you blindly, not even ignorantly, sending your son into a battlefield that he can possibly not come back from after you just lost his twin 2 weeks earlier.
That was. I get it.
It's
Your wording bothered me. Like she lost. It's her.
well, they
yeah,
did. They lost a child, but I can't see if we talking about fucking the emotion she felt over the kidnapping, and that's all she needed to want Kanan gone. How is she just lost a child and so eager to send the other one? And not
Y'all
eager.
keep saying- no, it's not eager. It's the fact that y'all keep on saying she sent him in. Like we operating. Sorry, just real quick. We
Yeah.
operating off of different premises. Her
She
premise,
didn't send him there to die.
right?
she didn't send him there
and
to
and
die.
that's my only
Sorry,
issue with that.
she
but
didn't
like,
send him there to
the
die. But the possibility-
I think it's also premises like the premise of fucking police keep people safe.
And she's black in America and a drug dealer.
Yes,
When
I
has
know,
that ever
but
been
she's
a
still
thing?
fucking rich and her hands not dirty. Like, yeah, like.
we got two different perceptions.
No, I get it. I mean, I don't think we have two different perceptions of Tasha. I'm just saying, I think that y'all like
giving her too much credit for being
not too
street
much
wise,
credit.
street
I think
smart.
it's just certain premises you can't operate unless you live that. And like, yeah, she's a fucking criminal mastermind, but she's not a criminal.
She is though.
I mean, obviously, she's
criminal
criminal.
Bro,
What I'm
she's
saying
the
is,
definition of a criminal mastermind.
she's not a hitman. She's not a fucking a cleaner up or what they call it, the
cleaner.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
She's not those people. Like,
I don't think you got to be those people to be acknowledged, to have knowledge of that.
no, I don't think so. But I think it. I think
You mean let me ask this
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
Even though it's a TV show and they can't show this, do you think would that thought cross your mind?
Ouch, that hurt. He pointed really hard.
I'm sorry.
No.
That thought wouldn't cross your mind at all?
The thought that like the mindset of a nigga that would do anything to not go back to jail.
I
no.
mean, when you make the plan, yeah.
The thought of somebody like a whole bunch of police coming to lock them up and they say fuck it, I'm gonna shoot everybody, like that's not, my brain don't go to that when I think of like what would have happened.
So,
But I'm also not as criminally.
yeah, I'm saying if you would have made that plan,
adept.
well, you just answered it. But making that plan, I can't see you not. You making a plan that intricate, but you didn't even go through all the.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
The possibilities that could happen.
Tenants, but it's also it's
the pros and cons list.
It's the difference between moves and what was I about to say? Free will. Like on paper, like she had all the dots that would have worked, but she didn't incorporate free will.
You know what the problem is to me?
What?
Not problem, but how this is going to come back to bite both of them, Angela and Tasha, in the rear end, because it's too fast. Ghost plans are usually dragged out a bit. Like he set something here, 3 episodes later it connect. Like he's a planner. Like his whole shit is calculated before he even pulls the card. It's already 3 steps ahead. So with his plan, it was a process. Tasha don't want to wait for the process. Tasha and Angela don't have because essentially Ghost is kind of free in this situation. Like he really has he can't go to jail for anything in this situation. I mean, Angela probably.
Yeah.
But Angela and Tasha on the clock. Like we have to do something now. And I think sometimes when those irrational thoughts, when you just got to do something now, it's always going to be a big risk. Always. Because, I mean, even if you overly plan something, it's risk too. But the risk of you just so fast and just include me. I'm going back to how I feel bad for Ghost because nobody's including him in
this
any.
Nigga Ghost don't include nobody. He
But
make moves all for himself. He don't say shit. He don't
Have
tell
they
people.
ever turned out bad?
Had this one turned out bad?
Which one?
Fucking Tasha.
That was her idea though.
I know. What I'm saying is that the plan still worked. Like, yeah, he could have died, but don't fucking act like Ghost don't do the same exact thing.
Yeah, he does.
I think that's the whole point of this thing is people moving on Ghost, how Ghost is moving on people.
Absolutely. But it seems the way that it's coming off on screen is like, to me, all y'all fucking up except Ghost.
True. I get it.
Like the way it's coming off on screen it seems like y'all might want to ask Ghost for some advice. You know it's been working for the past 4 seasons, right?
What I get from it is that everybody needs to include everybody because everybody keep making moves that will help somebody else if they knew, and then they would all be in a better place.
I also think of it as it only could be one leader.
Right, always.
So when you have everybody in the crew making decisions,
trying to be a leader, Angela trying to be a leader,
Tasha
trying to be
Tariq,
a leader, Tommy,
it's everybody trying to be a leader except Ghost. Dre,
you're right.
We need one leader.
You're right.
That's why this shit about to go. These last 2 episodes, shit's gonna go to hell. There's gonna be some consequences between Tasha or Angela. I'm calling it. I don't know what today's date is.
I think you just hate Tasha. You want me off the show. You want everything.
No, I got Angela down before Tasha.
Really? Yeah.
But I also got Tasha down. My theory would be, it's just Ghost and Tariq left. That'll be an interesting dynamic for the last 2 seasons.
Tasha out.
Because, bro,
I told you once
because she can't do this. She can't.
Yeah.
Next season, she can't keep blaming Ghost for shit.
Yeah, and I told you
it's been 2 seasons
I saw
now.
that it's really a story about Ghost and Angela and less about
I don't know what the fuck the story's about
Ghost
anymore.
Tasha.
2 weeks ago, I was right there with you. Now, I'm like, it might be just be about Angela and Tasha. I don't know what the fuck.
Or just Tariq.
Just
not even
Tariq.
Ghost.
It could just be Tariq's story.
Yeah,
this nigga learned how to sell drugs in a day, and this nigga gonna be a fucking killer.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Good episode or not though? Would you rate the episode?
I think it's good. I
Kanan
just fuck with
character
their
dying.
writing. I get it. Yeah, I was not sad about that. I was ready for him to go. Just storyline wise, I was tired of. I was just tired of that storyline. He couldn't come back to life again because that would be corny. So I was good. Devon was a little. It was a void.
That's probably 50 Cent best acting scene he ever did.
I mean,
I guess he knows how to get shot.
I'm done.
That's it.
I think that's how we should take it out. That was. I can't beat that.
That nigga play getting shot well as hell. Like he did it before.
Yeah, that was good. I liked it.
Yeah, Kanan dying finally. That's good. I'm eager to see these last 2 episodes. But just remember Angela and Tasha. If earlier I said Tommy was gonna go.
You did. I'm leaning more towards that, but I definitely don't want
hope
that.
Not.
Yeah.
Not yet. Next season, give me Tommy death. Yeah. Or let Tommy be the last one survive.
True.
But then he gonna be alone, and then Tommy alone, he murdering more niggas.
That's all I got.
Let's just wrap it up.